What is up, everybody? My name is Justin. This is Forever Self-Employed. In today's video, we are going to be answering a comment question from a guy that's in a pretty dire situation. We're going to be talking about the quickest way to cash and if I was in his situation, exactly what I would do. Because as you guys are going to see, he is not in the best of situations. But we are going to have a free web class tonight for anybody who's interested. Aaron's going to be walking you guys through how he went from zero to over $250,000 in his pressure washing business with no money in just one truck. So if you guys are interested in that, check out the first link in the comment section and the description. But with that out of the way, let's go and hop into today's video. If you ever find yourself in a dire situation like this, you really need to act before you get to this point, but I'm going to give you guys exactly what I would do if I was in this guy's situation. So let's read the comment and then let's get right into it. So he says, I'm 22, I have a truck, I live in California, I'm about to become homeless. I have 6 siblings, single mother income is $1,200, rent is $850, the only food we get is $200 from food stamps. I pray every day. Please, brother, help me. Thank you for these videos. They give me motivation to do this. So as I mentioned previously, if you find yourself in a dire situation or if you find your life trajectory trending this way, you really need to do your best to maneuver this ship a lot sooner. Never wait until the situation's so dire that you're going to become homeless. But if I was in this guy's shoes, this is what I would do tomorrow morning. I would wake up. He says he has a truck. If he's in a poor part of wherever he lives in California, I would go to a little bit more of an affluent part and I would just start going door to door. I would knock on every single door and I would offer them whatever services that you can think of to perform. And then I would price myself modestly because all work is good work when you're desperate. So I'd find an affluent neighborhood or somewhere where it looks like they might have a little bit of money. I'd knock on every door. I'd be like, hey, listen, I'm doing work in the neighborhood, so I'm doing a special. I'm offering these services, and whatever those services are, if you can clean windows, pull weeds, trim shrubs, walk dogs, wash cars, whatever it is, offer it and be like, these are the list of services that I'm performing. Do any of these interest you? And you might have to get through some no's to get to the yeses, but eventually you're going to get to the yeses. Like I said, price yourself modestly because all work is good work whenever you're desperate, and get to cash. This whole formula is the quickest way to cash. Door to door, offering as many services as you can perform, and pricing yourself modestly is going to be the quickest way that you can get cash in your hands. So put together that list and tomorrow morning start hitting doors, hitting doors, hitting doors, hitting doors. And if you're really in a dire situation, don't stop until the sun goes down. Get up when the sun's up. Get out there. Don't stop until the sun goes down. And if you have older siblings that can do work, I'd bring them with you. You can do jobs twice as fast. A few weeks ago, actually, I had 2 kids come up to my house and knocked on my door, and they asked if I needed any pressure washing done. If I wanted my house washed or my driveway washed. Well, they're younger kids, so obviously I'm not going to be like, yeah, come on, come wash my house. But wanted to help them out because I was the same way. I was always passing out flyers. I was always in neighborhoods, knocking on doors, doing the whole deal. So I said, you know what, do you guys want to pull some weeds? And they said, absolutely. What weeds do you want us to pull? And so I said, hey, this front bed right here needs to be weeded. How much would you charge me for it? And they said $40. And I said, okay, great. I wanted to support them. They're out, they're knocking doors, they're doing the things that I talk about on the channel to help people get jobs and do things. So I said, let's go ahead and do it. So they pulled the weeds. They came back not even 20 minutes later, and they were done. I paid them and they left. Now, one thing that I will say is they really should have taken a little bit more time. They kind of rushed the job. It didn't come out as good as I wanted it to. They weren't as diligent as I wanted to. I wanted them to really go through this bed and get every single weed, but they did a good job for the most part. They picked up the big stuff. So for you, since this is like a dire situation for you, I would do a good job, but I would not rush it, and I would actually go a little bit above and beyond. Like, I know you need cash, so the better the job that you do, the more referrals that you're going to get, and then the more callbacks that you're going to get. And if they have the list of services that you offer, as soon as they need another service, they're just going to give you a call back. So this is going to be the best way to go about it for you. Don't rush it. Do a good job. And get your money, get referrals, and get to cash as fast as you possibly can. Never wait until your situation is so extremely dire that you're going to become homeless. But if you do find yourself in that position, you've got to get out and you've got to knock doors. That's going to be your fastest way to get in front of as many people as possible and offer them a unique offer. Make sure whenever you're offering, tell them that you're doing work in the neighborhood. So you are offering a special today since you guys are in the neighborhood, and do your best to get to cash as quickly as possible. I hope this helps anybody out there that's kind of struggling. Obviously do the other little things. Make sure you're presentable. Make sure you're professional. Make sure you know what you're doing. Don't go out there and offer services where you don't even know what you're doing. Picking weeds, anybody can do it. It's just labor intensive. So find those things that you can do that are labor intensive. Do as good of a job as you can. Get the cash same day. And nobody's got a bigger why than you, man. You got your whole family that is relying on you. Your mom needs your help, and all the kids do as well. So anyway, hope this helps. My name is Justin, Forever Self-Employed, and until next time, hustle hard and get that money, baby. Peace.